Everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to the FEH channel update. This happened last night. We did stream it, but I figured I'd give you guys an actual video instead of just rehashing a stream. I figure you'll appreciate that a little bit. Anyway, not as excited about this FEH channel as I have been before. I mean, preemptively, I was as excited, if not more, than every other FEH channel, but afterwards, I definitely was not as hyped as I wish I was, if that makes sense. I'm still hoping there's more coming. I'm still hoping. So let's go through a little bit of what happened, and we're using the Reddit thread here, the channel mega thread, which covers everything and kind of bullet points it all. Really makes it easy. That way we don't have to watch a video while we do this. So the first important part, we have happy birthday, Faye. Her birthday is one day after mine. Mine's January 17th and hers is the 18th. So sad. We were so close. I would have loved to share a birthday with Faye. We also got shown a bunch of artwork, which is fantastic. That stuff is always welcome. I always love seeing new artwork, especially when it's done by the actual creators of the thing. This is the first bullet point here. And really happy about this too. There's 50 orbs over 25 days, 2 difficulties each, and a ton of new maps. You can see them on the right side of the screen there as well. Looks like it'll be a lot of fun and a lot of orbs, more importantly. That's 50 orbs from that. That's a lot of orbs. We're also just straight up getting another 50 orbs, you know? That's another 50 straight orbs. Like, that's it. There you go. A lot of people were wondering what we're going to get, whether it was a unit, whether it was a free something or other, and it turns out we're gonna get both, spoiler alert. But 50 orbs is fantastic. I was not expecting that. For some reason, I never just thought about them giving a large amount of orbs. Like, I thought about giving them some orbs over time, but 50 right off the bat, really, really, really cool. There's also the developer challenges. With their own modes. Really like this as well. These are really entertaining, they're really fun, and it's cool to see what the developers are doing, especially since I saw one dude with Riss in there, and you know he's just going to troll us, so I'd love to see, and I cannot wait to see what that Riss does to us. We also have the GHB Revival and Daily Training Maps. I'm actually most excited about this one, the later half anyway. GHB Revival, I'm not the most happy about that. Understandably, everybody else is, but I didn't miss any, so it doesn't really matter to me too much. Xander is super exciting. I love how they even poked fun at the fact that Xander is finally returning, and my clicks are on point there on the right side of the screen. I've hit the exact spot twice now, but these are the ones that are returning. 7 days. Xander is the one, obviously, you should probably be the most excited about. McAllis is also insane. You guys need to really, really think about how good McAllis is lately. I really, really like him right now, and with all the upgrades everybody's getting, I think he's in a really solid spot. Next up, we have these special training maps here. There's one for each class, so there's the Bows, Magic Melee, Range, and the Workout, whatever that is. Really happy about these as well. I cannot wait for them, and I hope they are fun. Camilla maps were insanely good, but they weren't as fun, and I really hope they capture a mix of fun and efficiency through these. That's going to be the important part, and they are going to be staying for sure, which is great. Next up, finally, for the anniversary celebration here, we have a new Hero Fest starting on February 1st, and there we go. We have Sigurd, Bike, Bolin, and Nefany, and I'm going to be skipping this banner 100%. I refuse to pull for fodder. It's something I won't do, unless it is my favorite unit in the entire world. Like, I'm trying to give my plus 10 Noe something that is just insane for her, like Steady Breath maybe, and then I will pull for that fodder. But it just doesn't feel good to me to pull for fodder, and that's the only thing I'd pull for here. I do not have Sigurd, but I don't really need him. I have a Nefany already with fantastic IVs, I have a +4 Bolin already with fantastic IVs, and I have a Bike with fantastic IVs, so I'm definitely not pulling on this. Although, if you are in need of fodder, and you do not mind pulling for fodder, this is a fantastic choice as well. Getting Bikes at 5% is insane. Okay, so the big one here. Tap Battle? Is that what that actually says? Tap Battle Illusory Dungeon. Oh lord, a new game mode is out. I'm just shocked. Like, out of all the things, if one guy in the entire world called Tap Battle Illusory Dungeon for this FEH channel, props to them, because they're mind readers, because this is just unexpected. The weirdest game mode in the history of the world is what we're getting here. One thing to note here is it is from February 8th until the 22nd, so it's not going to be here forever, which is kind of weird. Maybe they're just testing it out, and next time, after the 22nd, we'll get another tower worth of things. We don't know what the rewards are. We don't know what anything is. We just don't know. This is the most confusing thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm really excited, but I'm really concerned as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this. I tend to stay away from any sort of rhythm game just because I don't enjoy them as much. That's why I'm not playing a rhythm game right now, and instead I'm playing this instead of like the Love Live gacha. But I don't really know what else to say for this. We were all hoping for town building, we didn't get it, and we got this instead. So let's see how this goes on. I have to imagine back in December they had some big discussion on what to do for a game mode. They were realizing they're losing players, and they're in this meeting with the 10 top people, and one guy's like, you know, I really like this tap game, we should do that. And there you go, that's how it happened. That's about the only thing I can think of. The town building probably came up too, but they realized it would take them 6 months to make it, as opposed to this they can probably put together pretty quickly, considering it's a rehash of a lot of things. Anyway, I don't want to go too much longer about this because I'm ranting at this point, and we're excited. Let's see what it goes, and we'll see on February 8th, so we've got about 8 days for now. Next up, we have the Legendary Hero Summoning event, and it is Ike. This is salty. I'm super salty mango right now. I sprinkled salt all over my mango because, geez, I thought I had big hopes for Legendary Heroes. I thought we were going to get the Gunthras, the Fjorms, the super specialized, super legendary, super feels like a legendary hero, super person with something like Blizzard and the Chilling Seal and something like Ice Mirror, you know, like super legendary heroes that you don't get too many of. But it turns out that's not the case. They're just gonna throw any old person in there as a legendary hero. And I know I say that, and it is Ike, and that's not kind of fair to Ike because he is a legendary hero. But in the terms of FEH, I didn't think he was one. So this is really surprising to me. I did spend a lot of orbs on this banner, and it did break my free-to-play status, just as a heads up. But I'm not sure what to think. I'm not really happy about it. It also means that there are going to be a ton of legendary units. We're not just going to get a couple like I thought, like maybe 4 or 1 for each element, 1 for each type. We're going to get a lot more because if they're bringing Ike into this, who knows who's next. Like maybe Lynn's next, maybe Erica's next, maybe Camilla's next, you know, we don't even know anymore. The banner is also here as well. You all know about that already. But most importantly, Ike is a legendary hero, and he just does not feel legendary to me. We've got his skills right here, and he's got Radiant Aether, which is cool and all, but it's literally just Aether with -1 cooldown charge. We have Warding Breath, which is literally just Steady Breath. Interesting. We have Defense Tactic 3, which is kind of boring, and we have Seal Attack Defense 2. So none of this feels legendary, and this is the part I'm actually upset about. I'm upset about the characteristics, the lore, the feeling behind it, because Chilling Seal feels epic. Ice Mirror feels epic, feels legendary. This just doesn't. So anyway, rant over on that. That's about all I want to say. Let's go on to the next one. We have a Hero Rises, which is super exciting here, and this is a fun one. And speaking of the legendary hero, we're probably going to get Legendary Ike from this, also known as Like or Vike, whatever one we're calling him at this point. So this is going to be another Choose Your Legend style vote where the person we vote for ends up being a 5-star that everybody gets for free, which is fantastic. I have to imagine Legendary Ike is going to win. I don't see any competition. Maybe Hector for the people who really want Disencounter, but I don't think anything else is even going to come close. Because even if somebody really wants like a Christmas Tharja or something, I feel like the votes for people that overwhelmingly want Legendary Ike are really just gonna crush everything else. So that's definitely what I think is coming. There just doesn't seem to be any competition, and I feel like if we don't get Legendary Ike, we're just gonna get a Disencounter instead. So yeah, that's what we got for the FEH channel. By far the least excited I have been, but I am still hopeful. I do think we're still getting some, and this was like a FEH celebration for her birthday, so I feel like they didn't flesh out everything here. And I know I keep making excuses for them, but it is what it is. I'm hopeful, I'm hopeful. I want to go over a couple things we did not get that I was really excited for. So first off, we obviously did not get any meaningful game modes so far, and I say that with a grain of salt because we don't entirely know if this is meaningful or not. We also did not get any news on weapon refines. Attaching to that, we also did not get any upgrade to the main trio, Asker trio there. I assumed we were going to get something with Anna, with Sharina, with the third one, Alphonse. I thought it was going to tie to the story, and I thought we were going to get their weapons upgraded or their stats boosted in some way. Maybe get them special skills, kind of like you do in games. You know, they go through some traumatic story event and they get something baller instead. That's what I expected to happen with them, so we did not get that either. We did not get anything to do with the summoning pool. We didn't get anything really gameplay related. Literally zero in this entire thing was gameplay related as far as I can think of. No changes, no minor tweaks, nothing. So this is why I kind of think something's coming still. And I know I keep saying this. I know I keep saying this. It's got to be coming, right, guys? So this is why I think something's coming with the game update or something, because this is the 1-year anniversary. They can't just toss some banners at us, give us some free units. They've got to change it up a little bit. So I feel like that's coming. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Let me know what you thought about this FEH channel. Let me know in the comments below. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.